YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some fragrances that I'm looking forward to pulling out when it is a chill in the air and fall has officially started. I know that it is still summer and we have about 3 official weeks left of the summertime. So I'm still going to have some summertime video content coming out. But today I just kind of wanted to highlight these fall fragrances, let you guys know that these are some fragrances that are going to be showing up on my monthly trays. And if you guys have them, I think you guys should pull them out too. So if you're interested in seeing what fragrances I'm really looking forward to this fall, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshimare. On this channel, I pretty much talk about all things smell goods. So if you like smelling good, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you a part of the family. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys, so I have about 5 fragrances to show you guys. This video might be a little longer than my usual videos, so I'm gonna suggest that you pause the video, go get you some coffee or some tea. I have my cup of coffee right here because I need some energy. I'm feeling a little tired. Isn't this cup cute, by the way? I'll link it down below. But yeah, girl, get you something to drink, get you a snack, and let's just hang. Let's just hang while I show you these yummy fall fragrances. So the first fragrance that I'm looking forward to pulling out and having in heavy rotation should be to no surprise to anybody who loves some fragrances, y'all. And this is one by Killian, and this is Angel Share. Y'all, I have been craving this so much. Y'all, Angel Share is super sweet. It's a little woody and it's a little spicy. There's all kind of yummy notes in here, like cinnamon, there's praline in here, you have some tonka bean. It's so addictive, y'all. And y'all, it's taken the fragrance world by storm for good reason because it smells like dessert, like apple pie with like some cinnamon in there, and like, then there's cognac in here too. It gives it like this little booziness. But Angel Share is definitely a fragrance that you don't want to wear when it's super hot outside because it will choke you out, because it is a little sickening sweet, a little too sweet for some people. Whereas on other people, it leans a little masculine, but on me, it's just very sweet. So like right now it's 100 degrees outside. So I would feel super crazy busting this out right now. But y'all, the reason why I really wanted to start breaking this one out is because I got a body mist that I think is gonna complement this one so much. It's gonna taper down that sweetness, give it a little bit more muskiness, and it's gonna be such a good combination. And the body mist that I'm talking about is one from Bath & Body Works, and y'all, it's Leaves. So Leaves is like this super like musky, clovey, very spicy fragrance mist that has a lot of apples in it. It smells like, to me, like a spike, like super spiked apple juice or apple cider. Because this is so sweet, it's gonna taper down some of the spicy notes in here. And then the spicy notes in here is gonna taper some of the sweetness down. And y'all, I've already tried this combination together and it is so good. They complement each other so well. As soon as I saw this body mist and I smelled it and liked it, I immediately thought about this because I was like, okay, like, well, maybe I don't have to wait until like the holidays, you know, to wear this one. I can get away with pairing it with this, and this will give this one like a little bit more like spiciness so that it's like perfect for fall and not just like the holiday season. And y'all, I also went a step further because I was like, ooh, I want to have like a whole layering combination with this. So of course, when it comes to layering, you're gonna start off in the shower, right? And y'all, I love apple smelling everything. I'm not sure if you can tell yet, but y'all, I love me some apples in the fall time and the winter. And I also love Philosophy shower gel. So I was like, you know what? I would start in the shower and I would start with my favorite, well, one of my favorite fall fragrances from them. And this one is called Apple Cider. Oh my goodness, y'all. And I would add in this Apple Macchiato scrub from Tree Hut that I just picked up. So this smells really good by itself. But pairing it with this shower gel, y'all, it's like forget about it. This smells so freaking bomb by itself. I mean, y'all, I cannot wait to do this combination. I'm so excited. Oh, and I forgot the lotion, y'all. You gotta add in the apple cider and nutmeg from Hemps. Y'all, this is gonna have me smelling like a cinnamon apple praline spicy cookie. Y'all imagine how good you're gonna be smelling with that combination, just like playing off of all those appley notes and the cloves and just like all those spices. Ooh! But even if I didn't have all of those other things, I would still be looking forward to having this one in heavy rotation. So once again, this is Angel Share by Killian. But if you have Leaves, y'all, I would say pair these together because they complement each other so well. The next fragrance that I'm looking forward to pulling out for fall is one that's definitely gonna be on September's perfume tray because it's not too hot for this one still. So, and I don't think I've ever showed you guys this fragrance, but I have definitely been loving this one. I have a travel size of it, and so I've just been using that, but it's time to break this brand new bottle out. I got it when it first was released, y'all, and this is Black Opium's sister, Les Parfums. The vanilla in here is so vanillic, and I just love it. This one by far is my favorite Black Opium because Black Opium is like a classic. It's so pretty, but I feel like we've all kind of done Black Opium enough. And no knock, I still rock it, but that's not really my favorite out of all of them. I do like the green one, and I thought that that might have been my favorite one until this one came out, and it has like all these different 3 vanillas in it, and I really have been enjoying this one. And I think it's gonna perform a little bit better in the colder season versus like when it's really hot because of all of those different vanillas that are in here. Yeah, it's good. If you don't know what this smells like, this is pretty much like a coffee and vanilla bomb, like vanilla overload because you have like 3 different types of vanilla in here. You also have orange blossom, you have jasmine, but there's literally like vanilla absolute in here. There's bourbon vanilla. I believe there's also Madagascar vanilla. Like it's just like they put all the vanillas up in here, y'all. And another reason why I think this one's gonna perform so good in the fall time is because of the added cinnamon that's in here. That note is probably gonna be really pronounced and just like blossom. Right now when I wear it in like the heat, it's not really that pronounced. You don't really smell it, but I feel like sometimes you need to wear certain fragrances in certain seasons, you know, if you want. And I have a good feeling that this is gonna be one of those fragrances. So if you like those coffee vanilla type of fragrances, I think that this would definitely be one you would like. If you're a vanilla lover, you will love this fragrance. It's gonna be good for date night, going and grabbing some coffee. I really don't get that much coffee in here. Maybe it's because coffee is in the base. There's also patchouli in the base, y'all, but I don't get patchouli, not even a little bit. So if that coffee note was a little too much for you, then I think you would like this one over the original one. And y'all, this fragrance combined with the vanilla Mocha Martini from Bath and Body Works is so good. Because in here you have that like added mocha touch. Pairing it with all of the vanilla in here, this is gonna be so good. But then also starting in the shower before you even put this on, y'all, I was thinking about all the different yummy coffee fragrances that they have. But one of my favorite go-tos is definitely this one by OGX. And this is the coconut coffee. But then pairing it with the iced coffee scrub from Tree Hut and stepping out the shower and putting this body mist all over my body and then pairing it with this, y'all, I can't wait. This right here, y'all know that's gonna be so fire in the fall time. And just in case you're not familiar with vanilla mocha martini, there are notes in here like cozy cappuccino, vanilla orchid. So that's another vanilla. And there's vanilla orchid in the base of this. And then you also have white tonka bean. So y'all, if you have this and you have this to play up on the coffee note, y'all should rock it with me this fall because this is gonna be such a nice, cozy, inviting fragrance to wear. So once again, this is the new Black Opium Les Parfums. Next fragrance that I can't wait to pull out for the fall time, we may have a little layering combination with this one, but the layering combination is not as intense as those first two. But this is one that I already snuck on one of my perfume trays. I think in like June's perfume tray, I was just craving it for some reason. This is one by Kayali, and this is Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. This bottle is gorgeous, and from first sniff, I was like, wow. This one almost smells like butterscotch candy with like rum on it to me. There's creme brulee in here, there's brown sugar, you have some rum, and there's some sugared patchouli. What else is in here? Oh, you also have some oud. I forgot there's oud. So the oud is not like, woo! What is that? But the oud is definitely a key note in here. So you do have to like oud. And you also have to like rum as well, because I don't think you're gonna smell like alcohol, but it is a little boozy. But because it's like golden rum, it's just like a sweeter take on it that I think is so nice. And y'all, with this one, I like to wear this one with the cookie butter from Skinpotion because it's like a super sweet cookie fragrance. But y'all, I paired this with Cherosa 71. Oh, if you love super gourmand, thick fragrances, and you've never smelled 71, if you're a lover of Cherosa 62, but you want something just a little bit thicker for the fall and the winter time, y'all, this smells like caramel popcorn. So in this one, you have caramelized vanilla and sea salt, toasted macadamia nut, white chocolate, tonka bean, and coconut blossom. Is that not delicious sounding? So I would suggest if you have this and you don't have this, to go and get this and pair them together, and y'all, we gonna be smelling so good for the fall time. This one is such a fun bottle, and the juice is, I've let it sit for a while and it smells even better than the first day that I smelled it. This one is by Bond Number 9, and this is called New York Night, y'all. And the caramel in here mixed with the coffee notes, and then also like the floral notes that are in here as well, is such a beautiful blend of everything. This is actually one you could wear now. It's kind of like a all year round fragrance in my opinion, but I just kind of associate it with the fall and the winter time because of that coffee note in here and the caramel. But the C notes really do keep it from being like too thick. It's good, y'all. It's really, really good. In the fall and the winter, I usually gravitate towards like coffee fragrances, just warm, cozy fragrances, but I still love like a touch of floral in all of my fragrances still. And this one has like jasmine and it has gardenia in it. You also have some carnation and there's some sandalwood as well. It's just such a creamy, like gourmand fragrance without it being overly gourmand. So with this one, it depends on what notes I'm trying to play on in here. So if I'm trying to like play on that coffee note, then I'll mix it with vanilla mocha martini, like I just mentioned, because there's like, you know, cappuccino in here and they just like play off of each other really, really nice. There's also vanilla in here as well. But when I'm trying to play on the caramel note in here, I like to pair this with another one from Bath & Body Works, and this is Midnight Amber Glow. You can pair this one with all of your coffee and your caramel fragrances, y'all, because it goes so well with all of them. And for me, I love that caramel and vanilla and coffee take on a fragrance, so I love pairing this with them. But even if I didn't have that, I would just rock this one alone because it's a gorgeous scent. I would highly suggest that you get a sample of this because it's gonna be so beautiful for the fall time. So once again, this is New York Nights by Bond Number 9. So the last fragrance that I cannot wait to have in heavy rotation in the fall and the winter is one by Kayali, and y'all, it's Vanilla 28. Vanilla 28 made me crave so many other vanilla fragrances, and it doesn't matter how many vanilla fragrances I get in my collection, I always come back to this one because it's just done so dang good, y'all. It's like the topping on all of your favorite pastries that you like your favorite cookies, your favorite cakes, like, and it's like the topping that you didn't know that you needed until you had it and you were like, where have you been all my life? And one of my favorite things about this fragrance is that it's not doing too much, and it's kind of got this like soft, inviting type of feel to it. And the other day I was playing around with this one and I wanted to wear it to bed, and I decided to layer it with the limited edition Butter Drop from Fenty. This is like the cinnamon one, y'all. It smells like Cinnabons. It's And I decided to seal the moisture in with the Boom Boom Cream again. Then I layered this one on top, and that was just such a nice salty vanilla cookie smelling combination. But then I went one step further and I sprayed this pumpkin cupcake on top, y'all. These two together are so freaking pretty. If you don't have the butter drop and you don't have the oil and you have these two, just pair them together. And then if you do have the oil, girl, the pistachio in here mixed with this cinnamon, I mean, you're gonna get eaten up with this. None of these fragrances are like super loud and obnoxious, but if you do have these two, I would highly suggest that you put these on first to lock in all the moisture. Follow it up with Vanilla 28, which is already gonna be such a good combination. And if you have Pumpkin Cupcake, I would say put it on, but if you don't have that one, and let's say you just have pumpkin pecan waffles, this is just gonna be a louder type of combination. But because I was kind of going for something that was a little bit more muted and wasn't doing too much, I just decided to pair it with pumpkin cupcake. You don't have to do all that if you were overwhelmed by all of those, but it's just a fun way to get through all your products if you like combine this and you combine that. But even if you didn't have that, Vanilla 28 by Kayali is such a good one to have in the fall time. All right, you guys, and that brings us to the end of today's video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing all of the fragrances and a few of the combinations that I'm looking forward to rocking. Do you guys have any of these fragrances? And if you do, are you gonna be pulling them on out? And if you don't have them, what fragrances are you guys looking forward to for the fall? If you did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.